Good morning, this is Wayne Bilal with another smart profit maximizing moment. And today we're going to talk about why you should screen your customers. For those of you watching on replay, which is just about everybody it seems, make sure you take this one to task and look at it. This is key. I learned this one really kind of the hard way after many wasted hours and wasted money, to be frank about it. Before I get there, like I said, my name is Wayne Bilal. I'm the founder of a local CPA firm in El Paso, Texas. Been in business since 1991. Been doing this a long time. Passed the CPA exam in the late 70s, and all of that time has been working with small businesses. I did have a 6-year stint where I was comptroller and then CFO for bottling companies, Magnolia Coca-Cola bottling company, and their affiliates in the Southwest. So I guess all but 6 years was working with small business. We focus on 3 things in our firm. We focus on helping you make more money, be more profitable, create the dream business you've always thought about owning. That's part of why we do these videos, all right? Second, and we do coaching, and definitely starting to ratchet that up some. Second thing we do is year-end tax planning. In the last 3 years alone, we've saved over $4.3 million that could be used for just about anything but sending it to the IRS. So if you think that you can figure out what to do with your money better than sending it to the IRS, give me a call. We're heading towards that time. All right. And third, we do tax returns. We're still doing 2018 tax returns, people. You know, we do businesses, so we tend to do the ones that are more complicated, and we have those that aren't ready and those that are procrastinating. So we do between 600 and 700 returns. Why should you screen your customer? You know, your customers and your prospects. They're not customers yet. Why should you screen your prospects before they become customers? When I first started, let's be honest, I was good at being a CPA, but I had absolutely no sales background. I really just wanted to pick up as many clients as I could as fast as I could and I didn't really care who they were. I hired a sales consultant at one time because, like I said, it was easy for me to start with. I picked my first 6 clients in the first 2 weeks. Thought, hey, this is a piece of cake. Should have done this a long time ago. 7th client showed up 6 or 7 months later. And as I went, I learned that I needed to be more, that's Tessie. She's not feeling that good today, so she's whining a little bit. I'd hold her up, but she's asleep, so let's not wake her up. That's where I learned this isn't as easy as I thought it would be, and I need to get better at sales, because at the end of the day, every business is a sales and marketing business. Without customers, you don't have a business, you have what's called a hobby. So we don't want a hobby. I hired a sales consultant who was always asking me to qualify prospects before I made an appointment or made a sales call. And my argument was, look, sales is an energy business. Just getting out there and speaking to people is valuable from an energy generating point of view. Heck, I could be wrong. I think that Prospect X obviously has no use for my product, but I don't know this for sure without giving them a chance. It helps me desensitize myself to being rejected, people saying no, and gives me practice overcoming objections. And my fourth thing was that the time you waste guessing if someone is interested or not could be used more effectively by just asking them. The argument my sales consultant was using for qualifying was that it costs an enormous amount of effort, human capital, and money to make a sales call. You simply cannot afford to waste time and money on people who aren't sincerely interested. Seth Godin wrote that book, Permission Marketing. And that's really what we're talking about, is getting people to raise their hands saying they're interested, and you concentrate on selling to them. I actually do it even better. I try to now, over the years, become the welcome expert that people come to me to get a solution, okay? You need to target higher quality prospects rather than higher quantity. Quality and convertibility are what's important. In other words, go where the money is. Over the years, he was right, I was wrong. As simple as that. I wasted a lot of time and effort and money doing it the wrong way. I quickly learned that my success ratio, my closing ratio, increased when I reminded myself before and during after the meeting, I'm concerned about my customers' needs. And in this case, I'm going to spell it NEADS. And I stole this from somebody, and I'd tell you who it was if I even could remember who it was. Part of my problem is I've probably read well over 1,000 or more business books, and I try to write down when I write an article was for. I couldn't find that one, but I apologize to whoever it is. It was good, so I remembered it. What does the need stand for? N is for now. What does the customer have now? If you know what your prospect has now, you have a good idea of the type of the person they are, and you have a good idea of what he is having trouble with and what he will probably need in the future. E is for enjoy. You need to know what the customer enjoys about what they have now. What is their major and what they don't enjoy, all right? Which is the A, the alter. What would they like to alter? What needs to be improved? So if you know what is working that they like and what's not working that they like, you can figure out if what you have fits that need. Worst thing in the world is to sit down and make a sale and you're not any better, you make them unhappy, all right? D is for decision. You got to make sure you're talking to somebody who is willing to and able to make a decision, all right? Sometimes you got to jump through a couple hoops and hit the first person before you go up to see the actual person. I try like hell to avoid that, if at all possible. And normally with small business owners, I don't have to. I'm usually dealing with the owner, all right? If you're selling corporate, yeah, you probably are going to have to do that little dance. This is a skill you can improve even if you're not a natural salesperson. So trust me, I'm really not, okay? Once you remember to qualify your customers to work to meet their needs, you'll see your sales dramatically increase. So that's important to remember. I need to talk about consultative selling at some point. I'll do that in a future lesson, all right? But until next time, this is Wayne Belisle, a little sick puppy saying, hey, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.